scheduled live that I didn't tell anybody that I was doing. So I don't know who's gonna watch this because notifications will go out, but I didn't tell anybody and I don't have it on the schedule. And I haven't been live in a hot second, so nobody's really like thinking about me being live. Or am I? Anyways, we have updates for you guys. I'm just gonna hang out and chat and maybe get some ideas from in because we have some dilemmas. Hi Abby, hi Brenda, hey Clarita. We have some dilemmas and I'm not gonna allow it to stop me from moving forward with our fundraiser this year. I'm just pausing instead of jumping into fixing it and moving it over to a new website and trying to get it to be the right way that it's supposed to be. I want to take time. I want to take time. Tay, is that you? Yeah, Jess, I'm live. So I will update my actual team on here too, because yesterday I met with them and I was like, okay, we have a hiccup, but we might have a solution, but that solution is not going to work right now. So when you sell raffle tickets, which makes total sense, I totally get this, why it's a law, why it's a thing. When you sell raffle tickets, it's not acceptable on Wix, which is our website. And so we cannot list our items as raffle tickets. I was on the phone with them. They called me. They were like, listen, we are so excited about your cause. We even want to kind of work with you on the cause. We love it. But unfortunately, it's illegal for us to allow anyone to sell raffle tickets. So it's like, totally get it. I totally get it. So for now, I took them down, and anybody who did buy a ticket, you guys are going to be put into the raffle. And then on Tuesday, I have some fun ways I'm going to be keeping the raffle open for the 5 hours, and then we'll draw the names at the end of the 5 hours at 3 p.m. PST. We'll craft for 5 hours and then it will end at 3 p.m. PST. So it'll be a full 5 hours of being able to enter one last time. And I may be able to get the criteria to enter out, hey Sam, sooner than the live, but I really want to focus on how we are. Sorry, I'm like looking at myself healing mat and it's like all cut up. It's distracting me. I missed why it was on pause. So it's basically not allowed on Wix to sell raffle tickets. It's considered gambling, which I don't want to like take that lightly. I totally get it because people could totally be on there scamming people for raffles. And you know, they were like, we know you've done this for the last 3 years. We didn't know that this wasn't allowed. And so my Wix account manager, who I spoke with for probably yesterday, super nice guy, was like, we really want to like help you figure out a solution for this. And so it was a really good conversation, and I think it was great because Wix and I got to talk a lot, which has been a good thing because Wix is our membership host, and we started hosting on Wix 4 years ago. I don't even know, 3 years ago. And Wix is doing a lot to help us make our membership even better. And it's rightly so, like it needs it. There's a lot of things that we're like, we really wish we could do this, Wix. And so anyways, I'm just thinking it as a good thing, but it has actually caused me to kind of shift my mindset on how I want to do my fundraiser, which I will explain more about on Tuesday. But is today Tuesday? So a week from today. I hope people don't think this is my 5-hour craft-a-thon, because all we would be doing is staring at my matcha cup. So this is good though, because what time is it? In exactly a week, I will be live for 5 hours. So join me for the final giveaway. It seems like it's crazy that there's still a week because I scheduled it to end on Thanksgiving, but anyways, So I'm going to take this week to kind of process and think about this. And I've reached out to Christ Hope and asked if they have any more kids that need sponsored than are on the website, because there's only 48 kids on the website. And I think we can easily sponsor like 100 kids. So I'm going to do an actual probably sponsorship day where I encourage you guys to sponsor children. Through Christ Hope International, and I'll explain why, and I'll explain why we have 5 in our family and all the things. I may introduce you more to our 5 kids. I have to be careful which ones I talk about and which ones I say their names and things like that, because obviously we're a public website and that's their lives. Like, not everybody wants their lives shared on the internet. So I will share about any that I get. I came across 2 videos. So yesterday was just this kind of bizarre day of, I don't know what happened, but I know God is working through it. And I was like, okay, I have a huge to-do list. Like, the last thing I can do is move all of our stuff to a new website, figure all that out, try to figure out how to get these listings back up somewhere, and then communicate that to you guys so that it's like easy to understand. It was just like, let's pause, let's think about this. And then as I was doing my to-dos, I was working on filming a video on how to use our template for you guys, and I was going through photos just to make tumblers for my family Christmas gifts, and came across 2 random videos I forgot I took in Africa of 2 kids stories, and them because they're really hard to understand, and they're speaking in Kiswahili, and and it's really loud. And then I saw a video the other day with somebody voiceovering, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to edit those videos to have a voiceover so you guys can actually hear these actual kids. And so I'm going to edit those 2 to share on Tuesday, and I may upload them to the website and share those as well. But yeah, we're going to do a sponsorship drive, and we're going to keep the money donated at $1,650 because that's where we end. I really feel like Christ Hope will appreciate it, because that is one of the things that they are focusing on this year is well, not this year, always. They always try to get sponsored kids, but they only have 48 on the website. So it's like, I don't know if we'll get them all sponsored, but if we do, I want to make sure we have more. So great idea, Missy. So, okay, so send me your ideas. Let me know what your guys' ideas are. I really kind of wanted to go a little bit more simple this year, because every year can kind of be kind of hard after its ends. Sponsoring a child last year was life-changing for my family. Oh, Kate, thank you for sponsoring a kid last year. Yeah, and I've never really like pushed for you guys to sponsor your own kid, but if you are gonna sponsor, email me at members@auntietay.com and let me know you're sponsoring. Yeah, let's just do that. So I was gonna wait till next Tuesday, and every time you sponsor a kid, I'm gonna give you an equivalent to, so it's like $38, and then you can also sponsor for 50 or 62. I'll get the numbers right next week. But if you send me a screenshot of your sponsorship in the email, and then I will enter for every $5 a raffle ticket. So if it was a 35, but the thing is, I don't want you to just sponsor a kid just to get raffle tickets and then leave and then not sponsor that kid anymore. Like, I only want people who are actually committed to sponsoring a child. And I'm going to share more about a couple care points that we're going to go visit. Our trip is not locked in. I'm not going to say locked in, but the dates we'd be going is in March. And I will actually get to go visit a lot of these sponsored kids and get video and pictures for some people if they sponsor from a specific care point that we go to. But just so you know, like, these kids are actually, like, they're not just a picture of a kid. I'm hoping to document. I was like, okay, I need to start writing down all the things I want to document. I want to document the process Christ Hope takes to finding children, because they do not just take every child in Africa. They take children who are vulnerable or in half orphan or orphaned state, or their parents are HIV positive. And so they have a criteria before children can go into the program. So every child in the program is in very big need of a sponsor. So if you sponsor a kid from now till next week before our live, we'll have fun ways to, in the live, share that you sponsored a kid, and you can even reshare, you know, if you sponsored a kid. But email me at members@Auntie or support@Auntie, and screenshot this that you've sponsored a child, and I will enter you. If you do 38, it would be, let's just pretend like that's 40. That's 7 tickets. So you get 7 raffle tickets. So if you've already donated for the other stuff, that is amazing, and I thank you. That $1,600 is going directly to Christ Hope. That will help them a lot, but actually, child sponsorship is a lot. And if you guys have more ideas, let me know. Sponsoring child, I read that. So how are you guys doing? I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit and just chat with you guys because I feel like I miss you guys and I want to be in. How is also the stream? Because I turned off Wi-Fi and I'm on 5G because I want to go live up at the cabin too. I'm working on the studio up there and I only have 5G up there. The Wi-Fi is a little wonky. So let me know how it looks and sounds. What are your Thanksgiving plans, Tay? We are just gonna have our parents over and hopefully my sister and nephews, but like all of my nephews and nieces are getting so much older that they're like having kids, and my niece moved to Colorado, and so like it's kind of sad because I anticipate, like I've always been the host of Thanksgiving, and just like the kids are growing up, and usually we invite just anybody who doesn't have a place to go, but everyone seems like they have places to go this year. So I don't know, it might just be a low-key Thanksgiving and just parents and all the things. Hey Tammy, hey Melissa. What are your guys' Thanksgiving plans? Do you guys have any fun traditions? So I thought of some new traditions, and I feel like I love traditions, and I've kind of bailed on a lot of the old ones that I used to do when the kids started getting older. So I'm like, what else can I do that I want to start new? And things that will move into like my kids' adulthood. So we always go Black Friday shopping, and we usually go midnight, and then I pick up whoever wants to go, usually students because they work with the high schoolers, and we go out all night. A lot of stores are not open this time, so I'm like, what the heck? That's so dumb. So I might be changing that a little bit. Oh no, 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 I'm not reporting you, Melissa. Having dinner with friends and family, tamale party. Okay, I need to hear your guys' stuff. I'm attempting to make a pie for the first time in my life. Whoop, Sam, you got this. You can do it. Making the tamales for Christmas. That is so cool, a tamale party. So one of the things we do for Christmas on Christmas night is we do an unconventional Christmas dinner. We just do pizza, which is, I'm finding out, is a little bit more conventional than I thought, but we do this really nice brunch, and then we just do pizza. I order pizza, and we just hang out and have fun. No one has to cook, but that would be fun to do like a different type of unconventional, like a taco bar or something funny, which is what we do a lot. So I'm like, that's not super special, just be on Christmas. Going to my daughter's in first year with granddaughter. Yay, Tammy. Oh, that is so much fun. So I have a bunch of nephews, but I don't know if they'll be able to come over because they all have moms that are not my nieces and nephews. You know how that is? Like, people are like, baby like gets to go wherever. I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. So Dustin's brother is not coming this year because he's married now and he's going with his family. So it's like, it's kind of like I want to start some fun traditions. So we usually do thankful boxes, and I put out the boxes every year and everyone writes things, and then on Christmas Day we read them. But because it's like a smaller Thanksgiving, I'm trying to figure out, like, do I email these out and then print them for Christmas? Do I do something different? And then I want to get our Christmas jammies on Thanksgiving and then you have them for the whole Thanksgiving season. So I don't really like do Christmas jammies, but because I feel like if you get them on like Christmas Eve, it's kind of a waste, and you have Christmas jammies and you're done wearing them. So I was like, oh, I'll do Christmas jammies on Thanksgiving, and then everybody gets those on Thanksgiving. You can change into them if you're like feeling full, and then you have all Christmas season to wear them as a family while you watch your Christmas movies and stuff. My littles asked if we were eating turkey, and I said yes, and they asked when we were gonna go hunt for it. No, we're going to Costco. Yes, so I legit drove past at least 50 turkeys in one person's yard. We have some in our neighborhood. We have about 5 that roam the neighborhood every year. I went past, and it's like not a neighborhood where it's like near a body of water at all. So maybe they just breed and they don't get caught by hawks and stuff. But like 50, I couldn't count them all. Like 50 turkeys just chilling in someone's yard. I was like, wow, you guys are smart. You guys know you're in a no hunting zone. Yeah, where do you guys get your turkeys from? I think we got ours from Costco. So fun fact, I hate cooking, but I do like cooking all the sides, and Dustin likes doing, he usually just infiltrates and does the sides, and then I end up not cooking the sides, and I wanted to, but I'm like, whatever. But I also share our favorite side. Do you guys have a side that like your family only serves and nobody else around does? Or what is your favorite side? I'm asking you guys so many questions today. But we got our turkey from Costco. So Dustin likes to shop too. So he buys all the stuff. He likes it. I'm just out of the rhythm of like grocery shopping, because he loves to grocery shop. He loves Costco secretly because he buys all the dumb things there. He always comes back with something that I have to send him back to Costco with. I'm like, we don't need that. And Antioch that always had turkeys in their yard every year. So cool, unless they're waking you up at 6 a.m. Yeah, ours are pretty quiet, but our dogs love them. Like, they just get so excited when the turkeys come. So we have a side dish. It's Cheez-It broccoli casserole, and everybody thinks it sounds disgusting, but every time we bring it to somewhere or we serve it and there's somebody new, they're like, I'm obsessed with that. We don't serve green bean casserole, which I've heard a lot of people are like, what? No green bean casserole. I did not grow up eating green bean casserole, neither did Dustin. And so it's just not one of those like on the forefront of our mind. I've had some good ones. I'm not like bashing it. I think go for it if you want to make green bean casserole, but Cheez-It broccoli casserole is literally almost the same thing. It's just broccoli instead of green beans, and then it's Cheez-Its instead of those like crunchy Funyun things or whatever you put on the top. My mom makes Amish noodles. It's Reese's fave. Ooh, I've never had noodles on Thanksgiving. We'll do the broccoli casserole with blue cheese in the cream cheese sauce. So yummy. Ooh, that sounds delicious. We've never put cream cheese in it. I don't even know what that would taste like. So it's pretty much just cream of mushroom soup and steamed broccoli, and you mix that all together, and then you throw a bunch of cheddar cheese in that to melt it all together, and then you layer the top. You also can crunch up some Cheez-Its and roll that into it a little bit, and then you put crunched up Cheez-Its on top. You bake it for a certain amount for a certain time, and then you pull it out, and then you like broil it right on at the end so that they get a little crunchy on top. It's so good. We all do certain things, but some desserts are special to some people, like banana pudding with Granny, fruit punch. One person usually decides to make, usually me though. Barbecue Winnie's, usually I make it. We always do the broccolis and cheese casserole. You do? So it's like a thing? Yeah, my grandma does fruit salad, but it's a bunch of fruit with whipped cream all mixed together. Not healthy, but so good. That is a staple in my family. On my mom's side, we always had fruit salad with the whipped cream and marshmallows. I don't know if you guys have marshmallows in yours, but they're a bunch of diabetics. They should not be eating that. But I grew up eating that, and I actually love it. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, I remember the taste of just like a banana covered in whipped cream is so good. Especially when they've been like cut and sitting in it for a long time, they get like all the flavors. So good. So good. Yes, and the marshmallows. I make my great grandma's homemade chocolate pie. My sister-in-law usually does fruit salad for the fruit with the dip. Ooh, dips are good too. Like even just cut up fruit with like a cream cheese whipped cream dip. I've eaten that. Heard, seen, and eaten that many times. But that's a good like summer one too. Make a white sauce, 2 cups milk, 2 tablespoons butter, 2 tablespoons starch, 2 8-ounce packs cream cheese, 1 ounce pack crumbled blue cheese, all cooked together, then poured over steamed broccoli. Bake until brown. Do you put Cheez-Its on top though, Kate? Because I feel like that would take it to another level of intense amazingness. We like it's hit or miss, but most of the time it's a hit. I have a pizza dip. It's so yummy and easy to make. These are also non-traditional. I love it. What is so do you guys, okay, here's another question. Just the blue cheese sauce. Do you guys do a fancy stuffing or stovetop stuffing? Because we've had both and it depends on how they're cooked and what they add into it. But I will say my cousin Val's fancy stuffing I love. I've had some other fancy stuffings where I'm like, no. And then we just love stovetop sometimes too. I make a caramelized onion dip, mashed potatoes, and dinner rolls. Both. I will say we made a White Castle stuffing. What is a White Castle stuffing? Fancy stuffing. Stovetop hands down. Oh, I feel like we're going to hit like a 50-50 mark here. So, Miss Cubinson's in the red box. Ooh, I'm going to have to try that. I will tell you, Landis one day was just sitting there, probably like in spring, and she was like, I want stuffing. She's like, I really wish they sold stuffing all year long. And I was like, they do. She was so excited. So she'll just get stuffing and eat it whenever she can. Like instead of like, you know how teenagers just make like the easy thing, she'll make stuffing all the time. Fancy stuff. Melissa, explain the White Castle stuffing. So intriguing. Yeah, what is this White Castle stuff? We need to know what the White Castle stuffing is. So if you guys are just joining or you're watching the replay, you would already know what I said. But I had to pause the giveaway for a little bit and I'll be revamping it. All the raffle tickets are still good. I'm keeping them where they are. Watch the replay if you want bigger details on where we're at with that and what we're going to be doing in a week from today on Giving Tuesday. And we better have more people here than 28. So I think I'll just spend the next few days hyping up the time and making sure people are here. Has anybody been joining Melissa's paper class on Mondays? They made this most adorable hot cocoa cup yesterday, and I'm always so sad when I can't make it because Mondays are just crazy, and by 4 o'clock, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't prep, and I suck at life. So, I am hoping to try to get you guys to prep sooner or maybe have a prep hour beforehand so everyone can prep and then go to the class if they need to, somehow, some way. And if you're not following my Instagram stories, I'm obsessed with matcha now because I accidentally got one from Landis because she accidentally got one hot. Okay, we didn't hear the White Castle, Melissa. Maybe it's a secret recipe. Maybe she doesn't want to share it with us. So, okay, I'm going up to the cabin today to set up my my laser tool, which they have a Black Friday sale right now. It's on sale for $800 and something. I can link that after this video is up or send it out in email, but it ends soon. But if you guys want to wait to see me use it, I think it like retails for $1,200 or something. So, I have to take a pic of my cup from the Zoom craft. Yes, take a picture of it. They're so cute. I was like, it's Monday. I needed to go to that. We will have to tune into the paper Zoom class to find out about the White Castle stuffing. Guess so. If you guys want to hear about the White Castle stuffing, you need to go into the class on Monday, 4 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that how that works? Mondays, every Monday. Got Melissa teaching you guys how to craft. The files are always available right on the homepage of our membership. You can just click them and download them, and all the pieces are right there ready to go. And it seems intimidating when you see the photo and then you upload the file and you're like, oh, it's just like a few pieces of paper, and I can do that. So, except I can't do that because I have yet to be able to prep one for your class. So, okay. So that's my update. I'm not sad about it. I'm not. I know that there's something good in the works for it. I'm grateful for the $1,600 we already raised. I was all like, for some reason going into this year, I was already loving all the bundles. Thanks, Tammy. Having so much fun with the classes. Yay. You won't regret it. It's super fun. Yeah, you guys need to join. And Jess and Sam are there a lot. So if you guys want to hang out with Jess and Sam, I don't know why my nose is all of a sudden getting stuffed up, but probably because it's like you're talking a lot. You don't do this very often anymore. But what was I going to say? I don't know what I was saying. I gotta get exercised in the lives though, because, oh, we just tested it out yesterday. Oh, I should have gotten on Switcher because they could have invited one of my team members. But we tested yesterday inviting guests in to our live, and I can do that. And I'm so excited to have guests all holiday season. So if you want to be a guest on my YouTube channel for our lives during the holiday season, email me, support@auntie.com. But I have tons of stuff prepped to go live whenever I can, because my goal is to actually get a lot of this stuff done and made and under the tree. Can we get a reminder for the date, time of the 5-hour crafting? Yes, and I will send out emails too, and graphics on Pinterest, on Instagram. Next week, Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. PST. So that's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain, noon to 5 Central, 1 to 6 Eastern. Did I do that right? Or did I do it wrong? But it's Pacific Standard Time. Disneyland time is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I will try this one more time, LOL. Did you try to text it or something? Melissa? Okay, so hopefully we have more people next week. But yes, I will send out reminders and figure out how we can stream on Facebook and possibly Instagram at the same time. I believe Dustin is going to be here helping me for the 5 hours, and we'll see if anybody else I can scrounge up to come help co-host. I'll have to call in sick from work. Oh, yeah, you can always watch the replay. I would not want to. But just so you know, you can give or donate. You can sponsor a kid through CHI. I will send out emails. I'm going to send out an email with an update on it because I think it's pretty straightforward. If you sponsor kids, screenshot it and send it to me in that time period, then you'll get raffle tickets. We'll be also adding raffle tickets next Tuesday. It will make our lives easier if you do it beforehand, but that's what it's all about, is being crazy and needing to write down all your guys' names and all the things. So hopefully I have one of my daughters, or maybe I can find one of their friends to help me with the raffle part of it so that we can write down tickets and stuff. I will paper Zoom with you live, Tay. Yes, Melissa, you bet your bottom you will. So Melissa, who teaches our Monday night class, said that she will paper craft with us. I don't have too many paper crafts prepped, but that doesn't mean that we can't craft different things. So if you want to craft live with me, let me know. All you have to have is, I believe, a laptop or with a camera, or you have to, we didn't test it on our phones, so I can let you guys know if that works out. But let me know. I'll try to figure it out. I'm up for having guests all holiday season because it'll be fun and it'll be so much more productive probably, because then someone else can talk while I help finish a craft. So yeah, what else to talk about? I needed to update you guys. I felt like I needed to go live too, just to get warmed up. I'm planning to try to go live daily during the holiday season. Like, I got no excuses. Get my butt in here and go live. And I have another studio up at the cabin. So I will say we have an Airbnb now, and we've been cleaning it ourselves for a while, like just the first couple rounds, because I just want to like take control of that. I want to make sure that like it's done properly. And so that's been a lot to add on to our plate, but it's been good. Our Airbnb is like booking like crazy. We should get Superhost if all 10 of the bookings don't cancel by the end of December. We have 10 bookings. You need 10 bookings and at least one 5-star review, which we have a 5-star review. So we appreciate the updates. Thank you, Erica, for always being so supportive during this time. Also, Erica, you won the blinged Cricut last year. That's just a Cricut. That's not a one. I have a blinged one over here. But you won the blinged Cricut last year. And we have video of us handing it to you. And we need video of you grabbing it from us in our reel. I've been looking through like footage for the live, and I was like, oh, we filmed reels for that, and we never finished those reels. So anyways. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out for a couple minutes, half with me today. Again, thank you who've already donated. I love making sure my Airbnbs are super hosts, praying it works out for y'all. Thank you. Are you a Airbnb host, Johnny? Johnny? I have an aunt named Johnny, and she spells it like that, so sorry if I mispronounce it. But are you an Airbnb host? Are you guys even liking the Airbnb content? I know my She Stays Home Instagram, like all my students are like, we love that one because we don't craft. We don't know how to craft. We don't know what you do. OMG, I forgot. No, it's okay. I forgot too. And I literally, I was like organizing my stuff yesterday and literally was like, hey, we have all these cute videos of this. We need to finish that reel. Maybe it'll be a good Cricut this year though, because Tiffany learned real quick that it's a long time. So it's all good. It's all good. I did bling at our fall nighter. You said my name right the first time. LOL. No, not right now. Maybe in the future. Oh, I see. You like only renting Airbnbs that are super hosts. Got it. Okay. Yeah, surprisingly, well, okay, Airbnb promotes you for the first 3 months, 30 days. 30 days. I think it's 30 days. So we're still in that time period where we're being promoted by them. So if we get Superhost, then Dustin's like all into learning stuff, which I'm all for too, but he's learning it and then he just tells me. So he was showing me if you type in like cabin, only Superhost pop up. And there's only like 5 in California that pop up. But if you become Superhost and you type in cabin, you guys didn't tell me how the stream worked. Is the stream looking decent? Like, am I in focus? Is it blurry? Just because of the 5G. I want to know how 5G works for live streaming, because then we can stream at the cabin. I got my IKEA set up for it, and I have to use the M1 out there because they have a window. I don't have a window. I don't have a window in here. Isn't that crazy? Not a window that opens, so it looks fine. Looks good. All right, thanks. Okay, so I gotta go clean the cabin tonight or today, and then we're staying up there, so then we have to clean up after ourselves because there is somebody coming up for Thanksgiving. For most part, 5G is good, but there are little moments of freezing or chopping. Okay, good to know. Streaming is good sometimes. Okay. Maybe I can get like a portable Wi-Fi thing if I'm gonna go up there a lot. I'm gonna be filming more right now up there, but I'm like kind of over filming. After doing all these gift ideas, I'm like, first of all, listen, I don't want to hear myself talk that much while I edit myself. Second, it's like done when you're live. You just go live and then it's out there in the world. 3, 2, like it's music, adding music, like it's, I don't know. Working good so far. Good to know. Good to know. I've got so many fun live crafts prepped for Tuesday and then also the rest of the holiday season too. So if there's anything you guys want to see me make, hopefully I'll be making it then. You can also ask, but no issues for me. We like the lives too. I know. I was also realizing I don't stay up to date with you guys like on your end. I I can't stay up to date on what's going on with you guys and feel like I'm connecting with you guys when I'm not live. So I'm gonna be live more often. That's my goal for 2023, but my goal is to end 2022 by getting back in the rhythm of it. And hopefully having something that is decent and instructable and not just working on the scrap box, making it into how to plug that tree in. It's got all because it's literally just been sitting in the warehouse and I've moved it like 800 times to different spots. So gotta figure out how to plug that in. And then I gotta cut a bunch of paper to replace all the inserts, which takes like 5 minutes. And those things have just been falling off all the time. So I haven't flipped that thing in a long time. And usually I realized I keep the doors closed on it. So I just cover the wallpaper in the front. But look at all those. Oh, we also got new glitter sets. You guys probably all know that because there's only 30 of you guys here. And you guys are probably people who know what's going on. The new sets are 2.5 ounces. 2.5 ounce sets. So it's actually half the amount of glitter of our original ones, but half the price. So they're $49.99, and then you also get your member discount on them, and there's 5 different sets, so you get there's the whole pixie dust set if you were to do all 5 sets. But they're good gifts, Christmas gifts too, and I actually might want to do a smaller set eventually too for people who just craft with glitter instead of like craft with glitter, you know what I mean? Okay, all right, that was a good warm-up. I'm tired, but I gotta get used to it. We're gonna be live for 5 hours next week, right? All right, love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys next week. I might be live on Instagram this week, but until then, that's all she wrote until our giveaway. Look for, if you're not subscribed to our emails, that's where I'm sending out all of the updates, and I can update how many kids we get each day. But there are only 48 on the website. That's why I need to hear back from Christ Hope to say, can we get more if we need to? Or can we set aside for future kids coming into the program? They have tons, but it does take a lot for each kid get into the program. They have to photograph them, get to know that, like they write the bio for them, they get them set up, make sure that it works for the kid to come to the program every day or every week if they're in school. And there's room for like 50 in each care point. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see an amazing care point that I've heard amazing things about, and it's named after the memorial of a young girl that her dad is actually going on the trip with us, and they launched her care point in the name of her. She passed away from cancer, and they were able to create a care point in her name, and we get to go to that care point, and that's the Becca Care Point, and there's actually kids on the website. So if you choose for the Becca Care Point to start, those kids, I cannot promise I will meet all the kids that are on that page. Sometimes they're not there because they're sick or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they're at the Becca Care Point. It says what care point they're in. Yeah, and then we'll probably visit our 5 sponsored kids too. I'll talk all about it next week, and I'll have fun, hopefully update videos and stuff like that. All right, thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye.